If you feel like police officers and deputies made headlines for this year for all the wrong reasons, you're not wrong. Dozens of law enforcement officials were arrested and criminally charged in 2018, and we've kept track. We first took a look back at these arrests on KSAT News at 9, a new newscast that you can watch on KSAT.com or through the KSAT app on any way that you stream TV. Dylan Collier with some of the most notable law enforcement arrests.
There were 30 men and women combined from the San Antonio Police Department and Bexar County Sheriff's Office who found themselves on the wrong side of the law this year. From DWIs to family violence and official oppression, here are how the charges break down. 7 SAPD officers have been arrested since the beginning of the year. That's the same number of officers charged in 2017. Here are some of the arrests that made the biggest headlines this year. In October, one SAPD detective accused of botching dozens of sex assault cases was charged with tampering with evidence. Kenneth Valdez was fired in 2017 after an internal affairs investigation determined that he failed to follow up on evidence and close cases without fully investigating them. Officer Gary Tooley was indicted in late October and charged with official oppression and giving a false report to a peace officer. He's accused of repeatedly punching a 14-year-old girl. 23 Bexar County deputies have found themselves on the wrong side of the law this year. Jose Nunez was charged with sexual assault of a child. He was put in the Karnes County Jail in June, where he later died from an apparent suicide. 3 deputies have been charged with official oppression this year. In April, Joseph Anthony Hernandez and Michael Gomez were indicted on official oppression charges. They're accused of hitting an inmate and then retaliating against other deputies who reported the alleged attack. In September, another deputy, Tavion Gleckler, was charged with official oppression and assault. The detention deputy was accused of taking off his uniform and challenging an inmate to a fight. 2 other Bexar County detention officers, Gabriel Ortiz and Ruben Hernandez, were arrested in July on federal charges they brought meth into the jail. Ortiz pleaded guilty to his role last month. He faces up to 20 years in prison at his sentencing in February. Hernandez is scheduled to go on trial in January. That's a total of 23 deputies arrested this year compared to 10 arrested in 2017. Sheriff Javier Salazar says since 2009, deputy arrests have been in the double digits every single year, and that this year's number was so high in part because of a proactive approach on the part of the sheriff's office.